What's up, peoples? Welcome back to See These CDs, where in each one of these videos I take a closer look at a select CD from my own personal collection and really just explore the overall cover art, design, and packaging for the CD. If you haven't already figured it out, today we're going to be talking about the 2016 CD, For Your Eyes Only, which was made by J.Cole. I was trying to, stay away from, the more relevant CDs, or not the more relevant CDs, but the CDs that, have come out more recently, I would say. Granted, this isn't Cole's newest project, it's the project beforehand. But yeah, I just figured this is probably a good time to talk about this one. Sorry about, missing Friday's video. I don't know if anybody noticed. I don't think I'm that popular yet, but I figured I'd address it. I just got, caught up in a lot of things, and I didn't have having time to do it. So I think I'm going to make an additional video for this week. You might even get 2 uploads today. But let's, dig into it. So For Your Eyes Only originally came out December 9th, 2016. It's not the longest project, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely compact with a lot of quality, which I like. I appreciate. It clocks in at 44 minutes and 32 seconds. And the overall, artwork of the CD was handled by a collective of artists, like we've seen with plenty of other CDs that we've explored in these videos. The cover art specifically was actually attributed to Delphino Diallo, which is a French Senegalese photographer and just artist, who's actually like emerging, or she was on the rise. I'm assuming J. Cole probably caught wind of her, leading up, or maybe while he was recording this CD, and then once it came time to put the visuals together, he probably wanted to work with her and collaborate with her. From when I was doing my research, she had a few accolades. It seemed like she was just progressing throughout the years. It all starting in 2012, when she was, of the top 26 emerging photographers by ICP, which is International Center for Photography. And also Smithsonian Magazine also highlighted her the same year. Then in 2013, it was the Photography Direct News, which also highlighted her as one of their emerging artists. And then I'm assuming J. Cole picked her up a little bit afterwards. You can check out her Instagram. She's got plenty of work online. If you check out her Instagram, it's very much in line with a lot of photography we're gonna see in this, the cover art and the booklet and whatnot. Very powerful pictures, a lot of black and white. It's almost like that, the type of black and white photography where you can actually see the color, or it's like your mind already puts the color in place. So, it's very powerful work if you ever want to check it out. The art direction, or the overall art direction for the packaging, CD cover, whatnot, is Felton Brown, which he's a photographer. I want to say also a videographer. Working with Dreamville specifically. The photography was handled by Supreme Thompson, also, which it seems like he works almost exclusively with Dreamville, as well as the visual direction, which was accredited to Scott Lazer. All these artists, when I started to get more into their work, although I'm assuming they do have past works, it seems like they got a lot of their their bigger opportunities through working with J. Cole, which is pretty dope. They all seem to be, with in-house, working, with J. Cole. I want to say, who was it? The Felton Brown actually started working with J. Cole for the Friday Night Lights album, with those visuals. He also had a hand in 2014 Forest Hill Drive. And, who else was I going to say? Oh, in the photography, as far as Supreme Thompson, it seems like he's more just an in-house photographer for J. Cole and Dreamville in general. His Instagram was flooded with pictures of J. Cole. Majority of it, I want to say probably, 70-80% of it was all J. Cole, and it seemed like he's probably, a lot of the more recent shots were for, the new album that J. Cole just dropped. I believe it was called KOD. I haven't had the chance to check it out yet. I take my time with CDs. I want to be able to sit down and listen to it, especially when I know it's an artist that I'm really going to enjoy, and I want to be able to digest it. So, that's why I haven't checked it out yet, but we will be covering that in the near future. All right, so yeah, like I said earlier, the cover art is specifically credited to Delphino Diallo, While the photography for the overall like booklet, packaging, the whole design of the CD is credited to Anthony Supreme Thompson. So I would assume the cover art was probably like a photo that he had already taken, or maybe she had like all the photos or access to them. I'm assuming she did, and she probably selected the photo she felt best represented the cover, and then she probably did some editing afterwards to the photo. You notice like there's like a rip right here, and then well, it's more like a whole chunk is ripped out, while this is just like a rip as if there was another page here. Same thing in this corner, and then you have like another piece ripped out of the photo right here, and then the title of the CD written in what looks like Sharpie. Not sure if it's really Sharpie. Not sure if it was done after the fact, or but it's all. I'm assuming that would all go to the credit of Diallo. But yeah, if we want to go into the booklet, or matter of fact, let's take a look at the back before we do that. I think this picture is pretty cool. It's just little baby with the the little the beads, our braids. I think that's cool. And then you just have like the track listing right here while she's looking at it. I don't know if that plays into the title. I guess I would assume so, for your eyes only. And then if we get a little bit closer, we have I don't think I discussed this specifically earlier, but this was released under J.Cole's record label, Dreamville Records. Well, that's a subsidiary of Rock Nation. I'll get all the fine details on the bottom. Trying to get. Don't breathe. Still shot. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll get this side. Dreamville.com. Like I said, the track listings right there. Little baby with the braids. And we can go aside, take a look at the cover of the CD. I think that the colors are just really nice. I don't know if it's because of the blue. Maybe it gives me like a calming effect. But the blue is, the background is out of focus, while you have the profile of J. Cole on the opposite end of the track title. Very simple, nice though. I just like it. Something about it is appealing to me. And then to go with the theme of the cover, more rips. I don't know if we can get in there. Yeah, you'll see the rips right there. Get a focus shot. But yeah, it's just like finer details. I just want to, give that opportunity for you guys to see it, check it out. Now we're going to try to dive into the booklet, get through that. This booklet's a little bit difficult to get out. It's just got these little like indentations right there. It's a pain in the ass because it always clips on like the. Let's see, it came out pretty nice right there, but it always clips onto the last page. So yeah, we have a picture of J. Cole. This is the back of the booklet, or I guess the whole of this picture, which I don't think that the pictures are really together. I think they're two different pictures, but it's just the same sheet essentially. So yeah, to continue with the theme, it's like black paper was ripped, and then you have a full picture on both sides of the page. J. Cole speaking with I would assume it's probably a North Carolina resident. If not, maybe some local neighborhood he was just passing through. We go on to the next page. We have another full both sides covered picture. Little boy smiling, looking up, with J. Cole on the left-hand side. Continuing with the rips, top and bottom. Continuing with that theme. And another figure, which I would assume is probably his mom or something like that right there. Can't really see her too much because she got hat low. I think she's wearing like all black clothing. Somebody else right here in a white t-shirt as well. We go on to the next page. It's very simple. I think that was the whole point. There was actually, I can't remember if it was... Where was it? I want to say it was yes, the back of the book. I'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, we have another picture right here. I assume these are North Carolina residents as well. Not sure. I got the Rockefeller chain. Assuming that's probably J. Cole's Rockefeller chain. Pretty dope though. Move on to the next page. J. Cole sitting in front of a truck. It would seem dark, almost maybe a desert. But I mean, we can't see anything. So he could just be sitting in the middle of the road. I doubt it's desert. Just where my mind goes. But yeah, it's not bad. Get a full shot of that. And this is the last page, essentially. Close up of J. Cole. It looks like he's having a conversation with somebody very close, but you can't make out who's on the other side. And yeah, if we get to the back, that's what I was referring to earlier. The rest of the credits are actually online, so I think that was done on purpose, just to give you more of like a visual, like effect, or I don't know, I guess like impression, which I thought was pretty cool. It was a good way to use the internet. It's not like the charts were never listed, and we do get some of the credits on there at points in time. But yeah, that was J. Cole's For Your Eyes Only. This is See These CDs. Thanks for tuning in. Check out the next video. All right, people.